Hi, I'm Carol Cotton with Pecan TV. We're here at this really brisk, cold morning, February 24th, and we are going to be videotaping the extension of the ramp here at the Pecan Plantation Marina. I am going to introduce you to Daniel Van Patten, who will kind of give you an update of what we're going to be doing. We've been down a little earlier. You can kind of hear the bulldozer in the background, but we're going to take you step by step of what they plan on doing so that we can extend the ramp so we can at least have our boat ramp open. So, Daniel, welcome.
Nice to see you this morning. It is a little cool.
It is.
It is.
Better today than tomorrow. It's supposed to rain. So Why don't you tell our members exactly what we're here doing today and what we hope to accomplish.
Okay. What we've got going on this morning is we're looking at extending the boat ramp, of course, and right now they're adding in more material, and we'll be looking to push it in shortly, and hopefully everything goes well.
Now, I was just down there and was trying to figure out what they were actually going to be doing, because I couldn't figure out the extension. What they look like they've made is a pad. Is that pad going to then be shoved out into the water?
Correct.
Ah, okay.
The pad will actually be secured by cables on either side. They'll have them both the same length, and we'll push the entire pad out into the lake and then fill in the missing section with additional concrete pad.
Okay. I know that the lake level is, I think, I checked this morning, it was like 683 point something, down about 9 feet. Are we going to do anything else about our boat docks that you will have here, so when they are able to launch their boat, are they able to get over here and get any gas?
Well, we're actually looking at the possibility of adding a small floating section to the docks. I should be getting some numbers soon, and we'll see how that turns out.
Okay.
But that's kind of the idea. It'd be nice to have a floating section with the gas pump actually on it, and that way everyone on the lake could utilize not only the gas but the marina as well.
Right, and as you know, this has been such a long drought that who would have ever thought of this being a problem here, so that's a good idea to have that particular item where it's floating, where lake level's going to be fluctuating, unfortunately. So with that, Daniel, why don't we go down and watch them kind of step by step extend our boat ramp. So Carl, let's go on down this way.
Sounds good. Well, what do you think?
Now, once they shove this out, are they going to then build another ramp here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Carl, we're down at the actual construction site right now, and as you can see, the bulldozer is up there and they're getting ready to push this out. I want Daniel to tell you a little about why there's cables down here and the process of pushing this out, and once this extension is out, what happens with the next one and the length. So Daniel, tell our members the process that we'll be watching at this point.
Well, the idea with the cables is to prevent the slab from slipping out farther in the lake than we want it to go. So basically they'll come down here, they'll attach to the front of the slab and start pushing it out into the lake. The cables will also help keep it square when they tighten up at the end. And what we plan on doing once that's in place, they'll be out here in the next couple of days to set up forms and fill in the gap in between the two sections of ramp, and that will complete our ramp into the lake.
How many feet is this particular ramp right now?
This is a 37-foot section.
And then are you going to duplicate that once that ramp is sent out?
It'll approximately be about 45 feet, the section that'll be added on in the middle.
Now, the cable will always be attached, or will there be some way where the other one is attached to this section? Correct.
The cable will always be attached, and this section will also be anchored to the center section as well as the top section with rebar.
Okay. So then that'll give us roughly, my math is right, 74 feet of an extension. How far down do you think that the water will come up to this once that one is in? Probably 37. Well, if we're going to have the second section here, how much of this do you suspect will be underwater?
I expect to have about 30 to 32 feet of this ramp underwater.
Okay. Well, that ought to make a lot of the boaters out there happy. I know one personally that'll be really thrilled to have this boat ramp open for this. And I see the little grooves in there, which is really nice with landing. And so when they push this in, how soon will they start pouring the second slab to attach to this?
We hope to have it done within the next 2 weeks.
Okay. All right.
Preferably this week, but weather pending and other circumstances, it may go out into 2 weeks' time.
Well, that will be really nice. If we're out 30 more feet, we hope that the lake doesn't get down that far, but you're prepared for it, which is really nice. And as Carl, as you can see over here, it shows end of the ramp. That was the end of the ramp prior to this new section being added. So it'll give our boaters an opportunity to be able to launch their boats and hopefully get this marina back in order so people can come out and enjoy one of our great amenities. So I guess, Carl, for now, let's wait until the bulldozer comes down here with more gravel, and then we can watch them.
Brought a windbreaker.
All right, Daniel, we're in another section of this. Could you explain why there's dirt here on this ramp?
Well, the idea for the dirt is just to add traction for the bulldozer and also prevent damaging the ramp as much as possible, the existing ramp.
Oh, okay, I see that. And while we're here, Daniel, why don't we, Carl, if you have a chance to pan around this way, I want Daniel, I'm going to slip on this other side, Daniel, for you. If we can get pictures of the new pilings that you've put on, the existing boat dock. And we were talking earlier, Daniel and I, and he was explaining on the wish list here at the marina is to be able to take this section of the boat dock along with this ramp and make it floating. And is that where you were talking about that would be the perfect place to have a gas station, or whatever you want to call that little gizmo.
Correct.
And kind of tell the members what you're hoping as a wish list for the future.
Well, as of this year, we've actually completed putting all new pilings on all of A dock, B dock, and the main gas dock right now. The only section that doesn't have new pilings is this section here and this landing going out to it. And the idea is to try to use that section as our floating section and this as the tie-in for it. We're also looking at replacing the gas pump soon. I believe it's in 2 years. It's part of the asset list, and you can tell just by looking at it, it's in sad shape. It's an older pump.
It's an antique, just about.
It is, and we'll have to be looking at replacing that. So we're looking at getting some numbers to float this dock and possibly put the gas pump on the floating dock.
Which would help, because not only for our members to get gas for their boats, is all the other boaters around here at this end of the lake, because we're the only ones toward this end that has a gas pump. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So that would really help out our area here. So with that, Carl, they're getting ready to push some more dirt, so let's go back around here.
Here comes the bulldozer.
Oh, the bulldozer. Out here, Daniel, and Carl's still videotaping, and we can see what they plan on doing. Watch the process. That I hope they get off of that.
You can hear the tension now. Uh-oh.
There it's moving.
There it goes.
All right.
I think, yeah. It'll go.
Yeah,
maybe.
It'd be a lot simpler if they just go to lake though.
It would. It definitely would. What's that? Video, yeah. What's that? Should put some plastic or something under it. Would have slipped right on through. goes. Well, she dropped off, didn't she? Not too bad though.
Looks like it's starting to fall off that ledge on the outside.
Yeah.
What's that? I just meant, look how it's starting to come up.
It's definitely coming up.
It's starting to teeter. Piece of pipe there too.
Yeah, because this thing was up, this thing was down lower than the rest of it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it should be.
I'll put that out with the dang backhoe, man. What's it, Daniel? Any input so far?
No, I ain't got a thing to say. No, it's looking pretty good.
Want some more material out?
Conclusion of pushing out the extension. Daniel, with a little noise here, next step now, what do we do?
Well, they're going to take and fill in the gap. As you can see, he's already starting on it right here with some dirt. And then we'll tie the two ramps in together and we should be in good shape.
And when do you think they're going to be building the second ramp, that extension that will match that?
We hope to have it done within the next 2 weeks.
Okay, all right. Well, Carl, I think until the next time, let's say catch us on the website or on Channel 28. For now, Carol Cotton with Pecan TV and Carl Chaney as the photographer.